In my last video, we made a delicious, tender, juicy, coffee and brown sugar rubbed pulled pork, and today we're gonna make some mac and cheese with cheddar, Swiss, and American cheese. Put it all together, we're gonna have a pulled pork mac and cheese, crispy shallots. It's about to get delicious. Cheers. First thing we need to do, we need to make our macaroni. Today I'm gonna be using this Brahmi curly macaroni. They sent me a few boxes of this. Let's use it. Bring some water to a boil. You gotta bring your water to a boil before you put the noodles in. Remember that. A little salt. Get that salt dissolved. We're gonna bring this water to a boil, then cook our pasta to al dente. It's gonna take about 6 minutes. We're gonna bring this to a boil, then drain the pasta. I mean, you should already know how to make macaroni. If you don't, well, now you do. So boil the pasta, get it to al dente, drain the water. So now it's time to make the cheese sauce. This is gonna be super easy. Over low heat, we're gonna add some half and half, about a cup, and some sodium citrate. We're gonna fully dissolve the sodium citrate before we add the cheese. About half of this container. I'll add more half and half if I need to, but right now we're gonna start with a cup. We're gonna fully dissolve some sodium citrate into this half and half. The sodium citrate is what's gonna make the cheese sauce nice, creamy, silky, smooth, everything you like in cheese sauce. I'm gonna be using 3 cheeses today. I got some deli American cheese, some Swiss cheese, and a little bit of cheddar. Swiss cheese. As the cheese melts, you just wanna keep whisking. So far, we've only added half of the cheese, and as this melts, we'll add more. The key is to do this over low heat or your cheese sauce will break. You'll start to see it curd up and it'll completely separate from the liquid. But that's where the sodium citrate comes in. It helps the cheese get nice and creamy. It's an emulsifier, so it's gonna blend everything together in a beautiful way. Definitely shred your cheese before because it's gonna be easier to work. But this works too. See, it's starting to thicken up. I used a 1/3 pound of American cheese, a 1/4 pound of Swiss cheese, and about a 1/4 pound of cheddar cheese. Bam, looking good. Now we just need to season our cheese sauce. I'm gonna be using this Cali Cajun by Big Unk. Just whisk it all in. Nice and velvety. I'm the king of the cheese, baby. Our cheese is fully melted. Everything is incorporated. We got our nice, silky, smooth cheese. It's time to add it to the macaroni and then build our pulled pork macaroni and cheese. If your macaroni don't sound like this, I don't want it. Always taste your food. Make sure it tastes right before you feed anyone. Beautiful. Pulled pork mac and cheese time. Crispy shallots. And today we're gonna be drinking one of my new bottles, this Old Forester single barrel. Cheers. So we have a sweet coffee and brown sugar rubbed pulled pork. We got macaroni and cheese made with cheddar, American, and Swiss. That's so good. A little Bachans BBQ sauce, crispy shallots, green onions. This right here. It's like a vacation on a plate. Oh, so good.